What's up? It's Three Toe, and we are back here with Corpse Party. Now, last time we got this little bitch's tongue, right? I'm gonna get back to him, but I'm gonna take it away from him again, I think, once I give it back to him. I don't know where to go. So my first thought was to come up here, but no, never mind. I also have no idea where to take this zombie, you could say. So we're just gonna go wherever we can. Cause at some point, if we go everywhere we can go, we'll run into him or her. I don't remember whose tongue this was. Yeah. Ayumi really do be popping off here, though, saving people's tongues like that. Miss Shinozaki. Anyway. Are you down here? No. Alright. Okay. Let's find her. I think... There you are. Back here. Here we go again. Oh shit. Here we go again. Where else is gonna take us this time? Where your friend was splattered. Floorboards beneath that wall. Right under her globby entrails. Oh god. Where the floor dips and the blood pools. Drip, drip, drop. Smelly, icky, icky. Get in there good and dig it out. No! Yeah, I think that speaks for itself. I really don't want... You're gonna get a laugh out of this, you sick son of a bitch? That's what I'm saying. Yoshiki, I'm with you, man. God, if that's where it is... I'm not sure we never bring ourselves to get it. Is someone there? Morishige, you're alive. Ah, Kishinuma, and our class rep. I'm very glad to see you both safe and sound. What happened? It's a long story. So where have you been? I was in the second wing until a short while ago, but suddenly lost consciousness. And when I woke up here, I felt as if there was somehow changed. Oh yes, the room crossed paths with Mochida and his sister. You did? So they're okay too. They are, though when I ran into Moshida's sister, it seems she and her brother parted ways. Morishige? What is that in your hands? It's a knife. Oh, this I found it under the floorboards in the hallway. Just up these stairs. Is it some kind of charm? Do you want it? Please take it. I'm merely searching for a certain someone, so I have no need for charms at the present time. Receive another tongue bag. As with the others, they're still not even... Okay. Yuki Kano. Well, I should be going now. Is something wrong, class rep? You look like you've seen a ghost. I have one more thing, but she said we should all try and meet in classroom 1A. Okay. I'm guessing... It wasn't from, you know, Suzumoto's spot. Maybe it shifted over a few feet and he got it from there. I mean, if he didn't, then... That really freaked me out. Do you see his hands? They were covered in blood. I can't go this way. Can't bring myself. Okay. Feel like I'll lose my mind. Yeah. Well, that's creepy. So... I really don't know what to make of that. Something seems off about him. And I don't know what exactly, but I guess we should go to classroom 1A? I mean, that's really my only thought of what we can do. Granted, we're really worried about going there and him being there and going like and stabbing the shit out of us. We're gonna save there. I think we're gonna save right before we go in here. Well, it might have been a waste of time going there, but let's try and come up here. I really don't know how to feel about what just went down. I mean, something's got to happen, right? I mean... where do we have to go to talk to this? So we got, right, the tongues of the other two kids, and then there, I guess, do we have to get like half of the head of one of them? Or do we just get a tongue bag? Let's go to underwear. Okay, nothing's changed here. I don't know. I mean, there's gotta be a ghost somewhere around here that I can get hit back. Goes missing 9, the other one's missing most of her head. Oh, I've got his tongues. Yes. The girls lower their heads, or what's left of it in one case, and begin rocking slowly back and forth as if feeling anxious. Yuki Kano, Tokito Tsuji. These are for you. They're yours, aren't they? Handed over the 2 bags. You. Thank you very much. Did we do it? We did it. Shinozaki, all 3 of them. All such as the girl in the red. No more. Every time I talk to these ghosts, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to death myself. Do you have any idea what it's like? Keep picturing how I'll look when I'm dead and I'm not even trying. It just pops into my head all on its own. And it's such a horrible image. I want to go home. I just want to go home. I want to go back to my mom and my sister and Mochida. Shinozaki. Alright, next one's mine then, okay? Just try and pull yourself together. God damn it, not again. This one's big too. Eek. Oh. Oh. Well, that's not very promising. Was I knocked out? Where am I? This is our classroom. No fooling? Shiozaki! Hey, wake up! She's breathing at least. Shiozaki, come on, wake up already. No, just 5 more minutes. Kishinuma. What? Take a look around you. I can hardly believe it myself, but here we are. No way. We're back? For real? Is this really our school? It's really real. Check it out. Here's my desk. Mine too, right here. I can't believe it. It's true. Yeah, we made it. We're home. We're home. Fuck yeah. Suck on that, world. The needle on the clock on the hall is pointing to 8. There's not a soul in sight. Never thought I'd live to see him again. Yes, there's no Satoshi or Miss Yui or anyone else, huh? Venturing out in search of others, you find that even the janitor has likely gone home. The lights are out and the halls are pitch black. Only the red glow of the light next to the fire extinguisher offers any respite from the quaint, quiet darkness of the school hallway. Standing around in the darkened corridors of a school building at 8 a.m., 8 in the evening just feels so surreal. As the thunder and rain grow intensely, the windows began condensate with moisture, turning white in contrast to the corridor's sea of black. Is this reality? Was everything up until now just a dream? Where am I right now, and what am I doing? Shiozaki, what's wrong? Oh! What? What the hell is this? It's not over, is it? Why is it over? Why? Damn it. It's you. No. Go back. Don't come any closer. It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one. On the day I was kidnapped. Oh. Remember, I had a fight with my mom that morning. Why is she telling us this? I have no idea. I didn't want to see her face. So after school, I decided that instead of going home, I'd park myself in the outdoor walkway for a little and watch the rain. That's when Mr. Yoshikazu showed up. He sat down next to me. I told him all about my fight with my mom, and he just listened really closely and just kept saying, He was sick and couldn't speak much, you see, but he was a very kind man. I really liked him. But then... You two are nice people. I'm so sorry. She's so tiny, she must be a 5th grader. Yuki Kano, right? Huh? Thank you for what you did back there. For making the effort to help those of us who were killed in that school. Didn't we succeed though? So why are you still here? No, you didn't. But we returned your tongues. We gave you back your ability to speak out. We even got your murderer to repent for what he did. Is it just that you can't forgive him no matter what? Appeasing us isn't about forgiveness. It doesn't matter if we forgive or not. Repentance is between the criminal and the victim. It's the sole act capable of moving us. And we exist as fragments of the sacred grounds upon which Heavenly Host is sealed. I believe that moving us is your best course of action. But it's not enough. His repentance just wasn't enough. You're saying his words, the words spoken by the doll, weren't good enough to appease you? That's not... Huh? So what then? Why do you feel the need to trap one innocent stranger after another in that godforsaken place? Your child spirits are the one who summoned us there, aren't you? That's not true. The hell do you mean by that? We're just the cogs that hold the close spaces together. But you killed Suzumoto, didn't you? Wait, let's hear her out. Okay, yeah. I'm just glad I was able to get even the two of you back to safety. The hell are you so suddenly concerned about us? I heard about a situation like this from my sister once. A lost soul whose life was ended violently and abruptly, leaving her with a mountain of worries and regrets. It's kind of like stopping short at the edge of madness, with all sorts of thoughts and feelings swirling around in your head. Your kindly natured and your sudden hatred and panic begin to spin around and around, and you start acting out without any sort of control. Your sister? Some kind of medium or something? Yeah, something like that. So what you're saying is, this little girl and the creepy little girl we met before are two sides of the same coin. I feel for you, I really do, so please, bring the rest of them back. Mochi and Mishui and everyone else too, bring them all back home. Come on, you can do it, right? I don't think that's possible anymore. Why not? Those closed spaces have eaten a lot of innocent souls. Far too many, in fact. The grudges of those who died there have filled every last corner of them. There's no room left. And because the agony and pain has nowhere else to go, it's begun feeding on the minds of souls like us who are bound there. It won't be long before I turn back into a vengeful spirit who attacks people like you without mercy. So we're going to lose you as an ally then. So why don't you just hurry up and bring them home right now? Isn't there any way for us to save Mochida and the others? There may be one way. What is it? I think you already know. You have to return to the closed spaces. Find all four of us Heavenly Host serial kidnapping and murder victims. Put all of us to rest, then the closed spaces won't have their cogs anymore, so they'll all begin to fall apart, and you just might get your friends back. You expect us to go back? And this time, instead of just having one person left to appease, we have to go back to the drawing board and appease all four of you? Why? Why can't you tell us the reason our previous efforts weren't good enough? What is there to hide? It's just something I don't want to remember, but if you really want to know, I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything that happened. Yuki's spirit gently took hold of Aomi's hands, and in an instant their two beings seemed to merge together into a single mind. What's going on? Ah! Shizaki! It hurts! It hurts! Huh? What happened to me? Didn't I pass out? So why am I fully aware right now? I can't see a thing and I can't move. It's like the feeling you get when you're really tired. Sleep paralysis, I think. Where? Oh, why can't I move? The old girl in the red dress, the only survival, okay. Finally, Sachiko fled from the air, moved to another prefecture to escape the frightful memories that remained here. Strangely, however, I've been unable to locate any other records of the Shinozaki family. No matter where I look, the only information I can find about them comes from newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host murders. Granted, when an elementary school becomes the stage for a grisly incident such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own son, it stands to reason that the scandal would serve as the primary focus for public interest, with all other details fading into the background. So of course, after I learned that Sachiko was safe, further news of her whereabouts was largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school. But there's more to it than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning of Sachiko's history or whereabouts, there was simply no data to be had. Can't move by because of sleep paralysis, I guess. But I can clearly see the room I'm in now. There's one boy and two girls in here aside from myself. I recognize them. The other children who were killed in Heavenly Host during that incident, but they're still alive. Fortunately, they're all bound and hand and foot and just sprawled down the floor. And so am I. That's the real reason I can't move. Somebody please save me! No, stop, please, no! Her eyes. No, I can't see. No, I'm blindfolded. I can't see a thing that's happening to me. And since my hands and feet are tied up, I can't remove the blindfold either. That just makes everything so much worse. I guess because I can't see, I began to listen more intently. The hopeless cries of the other children echo off the walls of the cramped room. I'm so scared it feels like my head's going to explode. What are you doing to me? Why am I blindfolded? Untie me, cut the ropes. I want to be able to use my hands and feet, please. Please. Well, this is sad. Whew, I kept begging and pleading, but all I heard in response was the man walking away from me. In order. Okay. In order? I've never heard screaming like this before. It's pure primal terror cutting through the air like a perfect sine wave. It's the boy at the end. Feels like he's been screaming for an eternity. I think he's being killed right now. Is he the kid who has his head cut off? Oh my god, what the hell is happening to him? No one deserves this. Why isn't God allowing him to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer? At least half an hour now. Those inhuman screams of the young boy being ripped apart from the inside have finally come to a halt. Without even a single moment of silence, the first of the girls in line is the next to scream for her life, and the symphony goes on. God, I can't take any more of this. I'm losing my mind. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Still going on? Come on, just die already! already. God, what is wrong with me?
わからないけど、
No, I don't
と
care.
にかく
Just
早
get
く
over
楽に
with
して
and
あ
leave
げ
me
て。
in peace. I hate that.
やがて
Finally, after hearing a sound like a heavy object being dropped, the noise just stopped and the room grew quiet again.
大きくなる
His
足
footsteps are getting
音、
closer.
ふわりと
All my hair standing on end at this
身
point.
から下に氷を
Everything below my
詰められ
stove
たよ
feels like it's frozen, like I've suddenly
一瞬にして下痢
been
になった
stricken
ような
with
か。
severe diarrhea.
順番。
In order, God. I'm relieved by the silence.
私は
The kid
何を
next to me
安心
just
し、
died.
私の番
This
じゃない。
means it's my turn now.
髪の毛をつかまれ、
Someone got me by the hair.
頭
They're
を食
pulling
い
my
入
head
るうち
up.
に目隠しを取られると。
Taking out my blindfold, which means I get to see the face of my killer.
天神小学校の
Four
開校
missing
当
children
初
were
から
found
閉
in the
鎖されていた
basement
地下室
room
で
at Heavenly Host
行
Online
方不
School,
明だった児童たちを
unused and officially sealed since the building's construction.
亡骸が発見された時
When
の
authorities
現場
entered,
は
they were greeted
ま
with
さに賛
an
美極まる
inhumanly
制
horrific
作
sight.
鑑識の調査の
Based
結果
on
凶器
the
は
evidence
逮捕
at
時
hand, the
犯
murder
人が手
weapon
に
was
してい
turned to be
た
a pair of large sewing scissors found in the hands of the
躊
accused.
躇があったのか
Investigators
男のもの
suspected
にして
some
は軽めの
hesitation on the
力で
man's part,
し
however,
かし必要に
as the deceased victim wounds did not indicate that his full strength had been
殺
used.
意を持って犯行に
Nonetheless,
及
he
んだこと
clearly
は
acted with
確
extreme
実で
malicious
公式
intent.
発表では
The
児
official
童た
cause
ち
of
の
death
死因
for the
は
three murdered
舌を
children
切り
was
取られた
listed
ことによる失血
loss
死
of blood following
まさに
removal
実
of the
際にはも
tongue,
っとむご
but
たらし
the
い
actual
凶
state of
行が
affairs
行
was
われ
not
ている
quite so clinical or even so pleasant, if you can believe it.
以下は
The following
不正によ
details
り
have
メディアで
been
報道されていない
extrapolated from
殺害の
information
手口で
previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by news
現場で
outlets.
惨劇を目
These
撃した
details
幸子
of
の
the
証言
crime
に
are
基づい
based
ている
on the official police testimony of Sachiko Shinozaki herself.
手足を縛られ
Evidently, the
目隠
victims
しを
were
された
bound,
被害者た
blindfolded,
ちは
and spaced out
順
on the
番に
floor,
殺されてい
then
った
killed one
一
by
人
one.
は
One was
ハサミで
repeatedly
腹部を
stabbed
め
in
っ
the
た刺しに
abdomen
され
with
た上
the
に
aforementioned
臓器を
pair
抜
of
き取られ
scissors and had many of his
ショック死
internal organs forcefully dug
臓
out.
器は地下室の
His
地中に粗雑
discarded
に埋められ
innards
た
were found partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement room.
一人は
Another was
ハサミで
stabbed in the
数十
head
回に
dozens
わた
and
って
upon
頬
dozens
を
of
刺され
times, to such an
口から
extent that
上
the
の
flesh
顎
and
が
bone
ち
above
ぎ
her
れ
jawline
死亡
was essentially minced away.
目隠しを剥ぎ取られ、
With my blindfold removed,
私の目の前にさらさ
the
れた
sight that
光
appeared
景は
before me was way more horrific than anything I could have possibly
血ま
imagined.
みれの大き
The
な
person
ハサミ
staring
を
back at me, brandishing a blood-soaked pair of sewing scissors, wasn't
さっきの
the
大
large
男
man
で
from
は
earlier at all.
捕らえられていた。
It was one of the children?
帰り地で
It was a little
顔
girl,
が真っ赤に
face
染まっ
dyed
た。
red with the blood of her victims.
正気のない灰
She
色
was
の目
staring
で
intently at me with soulless gray eyes, and
ケタ
then
ケタと笑い出
she
し
just started giggling. Zobbing, closing the blade scissors over and over again. The sound kept echoing through the room. Then she took those dull, rusty, thoroughly blood-soaked blade and slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye. How? Why? Why is it you? No, no. The third victim was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminate number of times until her eyeball became soup-like in consistency. She was eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony. Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victims' tongues. Learning the truth about these proceedings is shocking even to me, and that makes it nearly impossible to accept the murderer as anything but a monster. And bearing witness to every moment of this was a 7-year-old girl named Sachiko. In many ways, she's the most pitiable and long-suffering of them all. There was through tearful, frightened testimony that Yoshikazu Yanagi-hori was officially charged. Now, going back to the hunt for information on this unfortunate girl's whereabouts, it was her words that ultimately led to Yashikazu's
自宅
sentencing.
の所在も
Therefore, it
家族
comes
構
as
成
no
も
real surprise that
一切
sensitive
の記録が残ってい
information
ない
pertaining to her and to her family would be withheld. That's to
と
be
いうより
expected.
はっきり
That
言え
what's
ば
not expected, however, is that
存
there's
在して
not
いた
even
痕
the
跡が
slightest trace of this
全くない
information
の
left to find, as if it simply never existed.
ここからは仮説にな
Therefore, I
る
cannot help but consider
果たしてこれ
alternate
は本当に
explanations. And I remind you, this is more
吉勝
conjecture.
の犯行な
But
のか
one question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was Yashikazu really the murderer of these 3 victims?
児童たちを
Is
殺
it
害した
possible
の
that
は
this crime was not actually
本当に
perpetrated by him at all?
後期の吉和は
Think about
言
it.
葉に
In
よ
his
る他人
final
とのコンタ
days,
クトは不自由だったとは言え
Yoshikazu was incapable of communicating with others through
基本
speech.
的にはおとなしく
And despite his
他人に
childlike
危害を加えるような性質で
reversion,
はなかっ
he'd
た
always been a personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't have hurt a
これ
fly.
は彼を取り
All
巻い
of
て
his
いた親
relatives,
戚や
friends,
付
and
近
neighbors
住民の
confirmed
証
as
言を
much.
聞くことがで
Shocked
きた
to
の
hear
で
that such a
確実だ
kindly man could commit these unconsatiable atrocities.
突然このような強行に走る道
He
理が
certainly
ない
had
の
no
で
motive for the crime either. There was nothing for him to gain from it.
一方
Then
それま
again,
で
he
健
may
康であった
simply have
吉
lost
和
his
の父
mind.
親
Look at his
柳堀
father.
校長が
It was
突
around
然
the same
機械
time
な
the
言動や
principal
行動を取り始めたのも
Takamine
この時期だ
suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in a most
何か
peculiar
に取
way.
りつかれたように
Not to
屋敷の
mention
壁一
scribbling
面に意味
incomprehensible
不明の
gibberish all
漢
over
字の
his
羅列を書
walls
き殴ったり
as if
何者か
possessed.
に怯えるように
He seemed frightened of someone and often would be found crouching in the corner of his office, moaning and thrashing when
こ
visitors
ちら
come
も
by.
相当な事態になっている
If he could wind up in such a belligerent state with no warning, then perhaps so too could his son.
そこに私は
I believe that we are
人知を超えた
looking
力
at
の
a
動
curse
き
far more powerful than any man. From the time it opened its doors to the day it closed them forever. Heavenly Host Elementary School sealed basement room has existed in some form of cursed ground. And to find the underlying cause, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder incident. Back a whole 20 years. I believe I may have found a clue that could shed some light on the situation. It may be a bit far-fetched as leads go, but it's a lead nonetheless. Regrettably, since Heavenly Host was not only closed down but demolished altogether, another school built in its place, it's no longer possible to investigate the basement room directly.
私の助手が
But my
興味深い方法を見つけてきてくれた
my protege has found what may be the next best thing.
不可能が
Something that could make the impossible possible. Once more, preparations are being made to pursue this lead even now. Be sure not to miss the next installment. It may be the scoop of a lifetime. Continue to chapter 5. Hell yeah! Of course, okay. Well, that's chapter 5 done. And it's something else, I'll tell you what. Anyway, we're gonna end off this episode here. It's a bit of a longer one, but there was a lot of exposition being had. So anyway, thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.